Peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq hollering at you one more again. All right. Man. Another beautiful day. Check it out. Check it out. Beautiful indeed. Look at that. Big King Sadiq hollering at you one more again. All right, I love you all. Thank you for checking me out once again. Please help me to continue to do what? Build the worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Please like, share, subscribe, and keep building this channel and continue to spread that message. Peace, love, respect. That's where we headed. All right. A beautiful day. Just touched in town here in Cleveland, Ohio, right? Quick hop, skip, and a jump from the bird. And yeah, inadvertently, it ended up being a form of a nostalgic trip for me, because right across the street here, the Cleveland Institute of Electronics just happens to be where my father got his degree at, right? Rather nice. Had no idea I was even close to it, but bam, there it is. So that's a beautiful thing. Took me back in the day a little bit. All right, never lived in Cleveland, but that's where my father got his electronics degree from. Okay, brother, peace, love, respect. So dig, right? Wanted to spread my wings or stretch my legs, however you want to say it. And this trip here, quick trip to Cleveland, serves a couple important purposes, right? Number one, and I think this is important for all of us, that we travel whenever possible and whenever we're capable to do so, and that we intermingle, right, as frequently as possible. We need to be spreading our energy, our positive love light, right? We need to be spreading that as far and wide as possible. And really, it's important for us to do so, right? To not stay in the same surroundings, to not feel confined, to not feel constricted. In fact, this is a time for the opposite of that, right? We need to be expansive, right? As we continue to build this worldwide movement, peace, love, respect. This is a beautiful time on the planet, a time when folks are truly seeking, receiving, responding to, growing from, right? Beautiful, transformative energies that we're experiencing in this part of the galaxy, right? And we need to make sure that as we go through these transformations, right, as we continue to expand ourselves, that we are taking care of ourselves in every way possible, right? Physically, spiritually, mentally. And one of the things that we really need to make sure that we're doing in and along the lines of taking care of ourselves is not allowing ourselves to become constrained, right? Not allowing ourselves to feel in a box, right? As much as we know there is a social distancing mandate, we know that it is very important for us right now to be not only in communication, but in support of one another, right? We truly need to be family, right? In a very, very universal way. we need to be very willing to expand our definition of family. We need to be very willing to loosen up a little bit with one another, right? Folks, that's one of the biggest things. We have all gotten so uptight with one another. You know, we can't even pass one another without, you know, that cringing feeling of like, oh no, don't say nothing to me, don't get too close to me. That's not healthy, right? Psychologically, it's not healthy. We need to be connective, right? As a species, and especially as a civilization on this planet right now, as we start to formulate some very powerful and important answers for ourselves. And really, in this particular day and age, it's very easy with all that's going on in the world for a lot of folks to develop issues, right? Mental health issues, emotional issues, right? And the more you stay confined in the house, right? The more you stay in a mode where you feel cut off from everyone, right? The more you stay in a mode where everybody's that much more of a stranger, the more I think we're actually feeding into those emotional, mental, indeed spiritual issues that are being created and fostered, right, by the current climate in the country and around the world. So in dealing with this climate, we have to make sure that we are very much so staying in touch and checking in with ourselves, right? So that we are staying on top of any such issues, so that we are giving ourselves and affording ourselves an opportunity to, in fact, not shrink, but to be expansive, right? And to grow in all the ways that we need to during this time. So that's part of the motivation for this effort, for my own mental, spiritual, and emotional well-being and health, right? And hopefully this is an example to others to just, you know, not feel like we have to be kept in some box, shut up somewhere, shut away somewhere, right? Confined. We don't have to have that feeling. In fact, we should not have that feeling. We need to remain open and free and feel expansive. And one of the best ways to do that, I think, is to do just a little short travel, right? Doesn't have to be across the country, across the world, right? You know, maybe a couple hours away. Just a change of scenery is very healthy for us, right? And I think a lot of us could use that right now. I really do. I think many of you would agree with me. So give yourself healthy therapy like that, right? You know, we can provide therapy for ourselves, right? We don't have to sit back and wait on the professionals. We can gauge our own personal mental health. And we can address our own mental, spiritual, and emotional issues as well, right? It's always, in fact, healthy or very important for you to be in touch with where you are at, what your needs are, what your issues are, what things you need to work out in your development, especially during this time on the planet where we're all going through, or at least many of us are going through, a very important spiritual journey, a transformation, and a personal evolution. You need to be clear, right? The issues that may lie beneath the surface need to be dealt with. If not, it will be extremely and incredibly difficult to get to and maintain a high vibrational frequency resonance, right? And of course, that's what we're after. So that's one reason why this trip is very important. Another reason is, aside from the benefits that I can reap from it, so that I can continue forward, healthy, strong, vibrant, giving you folks this positive energy so that we continue building what? Worldwide movement, peace, love, respect, true indeed. Aside from me keeping me right and providing an example of how perhaps all of us can do certain little things and take certain steps to keep ourselves healthy, not just physically, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally as well. So beyond that, the other reason is so that I can spread my energy. Yes, indeed, we all truly need to do that. One of the most important aspects of the worldwide movement, peace, love, respect, is that it is just that, a movement, right? We ain't staying still. We ain't staying stationary. We're not necessarily staying in the same city, right? So we're gonna make sure we get out here. We in Cleveland now. It's time to go ahead and spread this peace, love, respect, right? Spread all this positive, high vibrational frequency energy with all these good folks, right? As we continue forward in this paradigm shift and we continue to usher in a new high vibrational frequency paradigm, the best way that we can do that is continue to spread that kind of energy amongst one another so that it continues to snowball and grow and become more and more expansive, right? So let's move around, let's intermingle, let's talk to folks. Let's make sure that we keep these high vibrational frequency conversations happening all over the country, all over the world, right? And if we can do that in person by visiting different areas, meeting different people, experiencing their energy and sharing ours as well, then most certainly that is helping to do what? To build what? To grow what? The worldwide movement, peace, love, respect. All right. This feels like a beautiful opportunity. I'm just getting in, so I'm gonna begin this work, this good work, and make sure I keep my vibes high and spread my energy exponentially through everybody I contact, right? Which is my work. That's my job, to build the worldwide movement, peace, love, respect. So I'm gonna continue doing that and have a beautiful and expansive day. And we're gonna continue shifting this paradigm, right? We're gonna continue making sure that the social economic elite's failure is complete. Right? Because they ain't stopping this vibe from spreading, right? And we not staying confined in no prophecies, 144,000, man, 144 million ain't enough. What? You heard me said it. We got to make sure that we spread this positive energy, this vibe, and this opportunity to expand and grow in an evolutionary way, benefiting from and utilizing these high vibrational frequency energies that the planet is being bombarded with. We have to make sure, right, that we continue to spread that love, gratitude, energy, that we continue to make sure that folks realize there's hope, right? And we need to spread that not just locally, but globally. So I'm on that mission, and I won't be stopped, right? True indeed. And this is one of my one visit of likely many, right? Because we're gonna keep it moving. And we're going to keep spreading this energy. We're going to keep spreading this vibe, this knowledge, this message. The old paradigm now remains only as mere remnants of what it was previously. Right now, today, folks, don't take the cheese. Don't fall for the trick. Do not believe what you see on social, not just social, on multimedia outlets, right? And coming from those puppets and talking heads who have already relinquished their power to the socio-economic elites and are only attempting to convince you to do the same thing. Don't do it. You don't have to, right? Don't feel compelled. Don't feel small. Don't feel like you need anyone except yourself and the sovereignty that your Creator has given you, right? So let's make sure that we make this defeat complete, that we continue to spread this vibe. We've already passed the precipice, folks. There's no turning back, right? There is no going back to the old paradigm. There's no going back to an age of ignorance, right? An age of ignorance is bliss. No, folks want to know, and the information is out there, so we're going to get it, right? This is a beautiful time. This is an empowering time. We done with feeling like victims, No more, they did this to us, they did that to us, right? It's time to move forward, take action, take beneficent action, and be certain that we are pushing forward our paradigm of peace, love, respect as we see fit, and not allow the Agenda 21s, all the negative, low vibrational frequency plots, plans, and schemes that these low vibrational frequency socio-economic elite have put together, so nefariously planning on our demise, right? These depopulationists, all these nefarious schemes that are doomed to fail. Let's put forward the action to make sure that they fail, right? And a big part of that is spreading this vibe, spreading this energy worldwide, right? And that certainly includes city to city, state to state, right? Y'all know I'm about to do it. What my man Muff saying the jam in the one movie. I goes dolo from state to state, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm out here and I'm gonna stay out here. And they can't stop it. And they can't stop me. They can't stop us. Because, it's a movement. It's the worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq. Hollering at you one more again from Cleveland. I'm out.